Hello, and welcome to more Persona, Part 18. When we left off, we were in Hawaii. We're just hanging out at the beach, asking about Stevie and
Oh, dude!
after Medjit, it's no surprise that a bunch of people were going to be known white.
Whoa! Huh? Hey, ain't she kinda cute? Maybe we should ask her some questions too.
She goes to our school, you know that, right? You know, you just bumped into her the other day.
Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon?
Are you sure? Ren, we just saw her the other day.
That's right. By the way, your blonde friends seem very excited on the airplane coming here.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants.
Oh, now you get it.
Sorry to surprise you. I accepted the task to take my mind off of things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time. We're here! I think I should be going. See you.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
No, that was my first interaction with her. She said she was a third year, same as you, Makoto.
I've never really spoken to her, though. It looks like our free time is over. Let's head back to the hotel.
What is this?
Oh, what am I doing? I feel like such an idiot for getting psyched for this.
This is
Then
a new
again,
scene.
we are on a trip, so...
Excuse me, Miss Kawakami. About the post-beach plans. Did I find you at a bad time?
Not at all! What's the matter?
Found it. One after another, too.
What did you find?
Still working, can't tell you.
She can handle this without me.
Ooh, so much.
Well, you don't know anything about tech
All I'm
stuff.
good for is driving them around in mementos.
You're also good for
I'm
healing.
basically useless.
You're not.
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me. If you got
Your
something to
tongue
say,
probably
just
helping.
spit it out.
It's nothing.
What were you saying?
Let me go!
You feel so nice.
I do not!
So smooth and silky. It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human.
Don't make me say it again! I'm a human!
Huge.
Couldn't you just be assuming that? I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time.
It's not the same. I understand myself better than anyone!
That's true.
Her hair was clipping into her glasses.
There are even more posts now.
Will you stop
Oh,
looking at
wow.
that? Well,
The president of a company called Okumura Foods is
to be
rising very
fair,
quickly
you
up the
are
rankings.
I guess. Yeah, we're on a trip. You have to be looking
Come
at that.
on, you can't let this chance pass you by. It's rumored that Okumura Foods exploits their employees.
We're on vacation. I
Stuff
don't
like
wanna think about the
underpaying
Phantom
staff
Thieves right
to
now.
reduce labor costs. That's how they have so many stores. What's up?
Hello, Ryuji.
Yo. Why are you here?
Just hear me out. The guy I'm rooming with went and brought his girlfriend back to the room. Felt totally awkward staying in there with him.
That feels like that shouldn't be allowed.
I'm just gonna sleep here tonight. Even
That
though there
also
are only
shouldn't be
2
allowed.
beds? Coming!
And now On's here. Great.
Takamaki?
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
I know that feeling.
You just don't
And
put
she
two
took the
and two
key.
together.
I stepped outside for just a second and the auto lock kicked in. I can't get back in my room.
Huh? You're looking at stuff online, even over here? Ever since
So
the
are you,
MedJet
just the
case,
other day.
many people from overseas have been accessing the website. Isn't it crazy? The Phantom Thieves are finally making their worldwide debut. What should I do about overseas requests?
I don't think we're the ones you should ask about that.
Did I not tell them that he
Took down
knows?
MedJet. I wonder who they'll bring justice to next. It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
That reminds me, what time is it?
So sleepy. I'm feeling pretty pooped. You think this could be that jet lag thing?
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else.
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Serious?
Don't worry, I trust you guys.
Someone's gonna have to sleep on the floor.
I saw that one coming.
Only 2 beds and 1 couch.
There are only 2 beds. Even if one of us is gonna have to sleep on the floor. So who's that gonna be? Oh, hey, playing cards. Why don't we use these to decide?
Yeah, let's play Tycoon.
Yes! What? I'm all the way in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor.
Would have been cool if that was a required game of Tycoon.
Where'd
in
Mishima
Hawaii.
go?
He's in the bathroom.
Ain't he been in there a while?
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this.
On.
Sorry, but it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Right? Hard to believe the rowdy kids at school are now
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though? You know, things like...
Me? Well, she's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
What about if 2 girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same time?
That probably wouldn't happen.
If they're equally nice?
So looks are what's most important to you.
What?
Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs. Huh. So you really are that kind of guy.
That ain't fair!
What about you?
No. None of these are good answers, so I'm just gonna put I don't have time.
You totally dodged the question. Well, we answered honestly. It's so. What kind of guy do you? So, what kind of guy do you?
That doesn't sound good.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier?
Ew.
That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
No, I believe that is a wise decision.
Uh-oh.
Though it was some third-rate tabloid's article. Unnecessary information besides. His investigation of the Phantom Thieves showed no progress since then. Yes, there's a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go. Well then, we'll make it so that it was a heart attack. As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played, sir. It no longer matters if we deal with 1 or 2 of those connected to us.
Now it's confirmed that he's no good.
Our trip. Damn it! This isn't how stuff was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
We ended up walking around, same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate at a freaking Big Bang Burger. It's like we never left.
Wine all you'd like, but that's what the trip was supposed to be.
Weren't some other guys getting all cozy with their girlfriends or some shit?
I think?
And that's it! That's what this trip is missing! Come on, we totally gotta get moving,
What are we going to do?
Make a once-in-a-lifetime summer memory! Hawaii's famous for its beaches. We can get some girls' numbers during the day, then sneak away to them at night. You in or what?
No.
Me too?
It'll be great! Neither of us have girlfriends who'd get mad about it either.
I guess that's true, but
Come on, I know. Ooh, you get a actually, you don't gotta answer that. Come on, Mishima, let's go.
wait, what just happened? It's only going.
Don't give me that look. We're going to Waikiki.
Man.
I doubt anyone's gonna be looking over your shoulder here, but okay. We'll have to go in. Come on in. I can't. I have to do it. Yeah. Her confidant points are good for later when I actually
Sorry
get
to
match
ask you
charms
out here so
off.
suddenly. Being a chaperone is more difficult than I expected. We've had a lot of meetings. I honestly
That's
wanted
why
to
I chose
contact
her.
you earlier, but this is the first free moment I've had.
Let's enjoy ourselves.
That sounds lovely. Alright then, let's take a walk. Oh, a food stand. Garlic shrimp. Are you adventurous when it comes to food?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's amazing. I always just stick with the standard fare.
It's kind of boring.
Well, let's give it a try.
You two?
Yes, we are.
How about them Phantom?
How do you know about them?
Heard about it on the news. They're all the rage in Japan, yeah?
Seems like we're even making headlines abroad.
Say, if you run into them, and ask them to...
Of course. I'll do just that.
That's a lot.
That's amazing. How beautiful. Oh, it's already so late. My sister would be upset if she saw me laid back like this.
Why?
To tell you the truth, I wasn't if it's like this, I think I'd like to come again.
It's been fun.
Yeah. It's not the best souvenir, but it will remind you of the memories we made today. Thank
These
goodness.
scenes are why people ship them.
Well, we should probably return before it gets dark. I suppose I can't.
So I chose her on my first playthrough.
It was terrible. Do you think I'll have to go through this on future school events as well?
Just, you'll survive. Just, you didn't have to go along with
Thanks. I guess I didn't exactly turn down the invite either.
them. That could have been a possibility.
I don't know. It's fun hanging out with Sakamoto, but he might be too different from me. Is getting a girlfriend my only way out of this situation? Well, anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. Let's get some sleep, okay?
Hey,
Aww.
Oh,
hey!
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
She teach just send me your emotion.
Say,
Ooh, someone brings it up that they're talking to their cat. I was gonna. Is she gonna? Oh, is this how she's gonna get her counseling session? Oh. Oh.
huh?
I'm okay.
Strength. Oh yeah, he probably thought. Personal interest of mine. Here's
Yeah.
Wait.
Right.
All right, let's go. Hey, wait!
That's how he find. Guess he figured it out that she's not like that.
Ha!
Yeah. My
School
computer
trip is
fan's
finally
acting
coming
up.
to a close. I never thought I would have the
Move
chance
my
to go
mic
on one
away,
this year as
please.
well.
Barely even felt like I was out of the country, though.
Even Yusuke showed up.
Yeah.
I'm simply glad this.
It may not have been the most exciting trip, but we still had a good time.
Honestly, though, I'm thankful we didn't have to deal with the storm. They truly are dreadful.
So, what did you end up doing yesterday? You keeping secrets from me? That's against the bro code.
I was with someone.
Dude, for real? Actually, don't say anything. Last thing I need is your secret lover coming after me with an axe.
That's enough, you guys.
It felt like this trip went by in a flash. I'm not sure if I want to go home or stay here longer at this point.
Hey, why don't we shop for souvenirs together before it's time to go?
Ooh, count me in.
Allow me to join you as well, although I have no funds for souvenirs.
Can't I just give
You're
you
going
state
to
money?
be
I have
able
like
to get back to
200,000
Japan,
yen.
right? What do you think Morgana and Futaba would like?
I didn't.
The traditional souvenir from Hawaii is usually chocolate. Oh, but Morgana can't eat chocolate. Well, he tells us that he's not a cat, so maybe it's fine?
He probably
If
shouldn't
we're
have
gonna get
chocolate
them souvenirs,
anyway.
we gotta pick stuff they'll really wig out over.
Why don't we split up and look around then?
Look, they have coffee with...
There's acai powder over here.
Doesn't it feel like...
I know it.
We've come all the way to Hawaii. I think it'd be best for our gifts to focus on impact rather than taste.
Oh, well said. In that case, let's find something we wouldn't buy ourselves, but we'd be happy to get as a gift. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, this is Futaba and Morgana we're talking about. Their standards for happiness are way too high. Yusuke, you find something?
An hourglass that measures 3-minute increments.
Why?
Well, Futaba loves instant yakisoba. It brilliantly meets the requirements of an item I wouldn't buy for myself, but would please me to receive.
But can't you just buy one of those in Japan? Oh crap, we're almost out of time.
Just get something.
Okay, Yusuke and I will find Futaba's souvenir and we'll leave Morgana's to you.
So, what is Mikoto and An doing?
Hello? Senpai!
Hello there.
Oh, so I didn't scare you, huh?
Who's that?
Find anything suitable?
That girl.
Sorry to be a bother. I'm Yoshizawa, a first year. It's nice meeting you all.
Oh, finally
you're that
meeting her
gymnast.
after so long.
That's right. Our club's here at a training camp to get ready for the next big meet, and I just happened to find him.
The last meet was only a short while ago, though. You're already... You seem to be making quite the effort.
Well, I absolutely have to get the results I'm looking for at the next competition. The team's been training with a famous coach who lives here on the island. She's working us especially hard. We end up in tears almost every day.
Your dedication to training even when overseas is admirable. We should all learn from your example.
Yep.
Good luck at the next...
Thank you. Your kind words may be what keeps me from crying today.
Hey, it's fine if you do cry, though. You know what they say? I almost forgot we're out of time here. Well, I'm gonna go pay for my stuff.
Maybe we shouldn't have been
I oughta do
rushing
that
to
too.
find souvenirs
See you
on
later,
the last day of
Yoshizawa-san.
the vacation.
Yes, it was nice meeting you all. Your friends seem like a fun bunch.
They're great. They're weird too, but I'm
think
not
so
gonna
too.
say that.
Well, I know I'm going to win for sure this time. I'll prove to everyone what I'm made of. Considering the rank I got last time, though, I also got this souvenir.
A good luck charm.
I bought it earlier today at this branch of a Japanese shrine here in Hawaii. I always used to buy some kind of charm before a big competition. My sister was even more stringent with her own superstitions. The thing is, I forgot to pick one up before the last meet. I'll be fine now, though. I just know it. I should probably get going. I almost forgot that I still need to pick up souvenirs for my family. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll see you later, all right?
Wait, what? Did I even get something from Morgana? Oh.
I'm serious. That's why there was no need for you to have angered our director right now. But
I remember this scene.
shut up. Just not I guess you got a point.
And I think it's kind of obvious what's about to happen to him. They fired him and then they're about to kill him. It's obvious he had a palace, but I would like to see it. Yeah. I wonder if they timed it to where he'd have enough to start down traffic. It kinda sucks that right after that cutscene we see him.
Yo, welcome back. You get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii? He's been Hawaiianized.
I can understand why.
While you guys were off having fun, things here have gotten a bit more complicated.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
Double from last year. Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Should we try too?
Sounds good.
I'm just joking. Don't take it so seriously.
Why not?
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
He is not
Well-
voicing his opinions this time.
There he is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind their actions. They are clever
much
to take the
Akechi
silent
here.
resentments of the
Already.
public into account and relieve them. I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
Well, this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However... No, I shouldn't say anymore.
Come on, you can say it.
No, don't pressure him
Oh,
into
no,
making
I won't
him
be
even
falling
more
for that.
hated.
I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
Rude.
What are you so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
I finished the analysis. Want to meet now?
I'm sorry, wait,
Seriously?
I'm asleep.
Jet lag? Fine then. Tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll meet tomorrow. %. It was sleepy. Sounds just like... Was his name Maruki? Though Yusuke hasn't really talked to the counselor. Oh, now he wants to. Photo I took in Hawaii. Didn't notice that. For sketching purposes.
Hey, hey.
What? I can talk to you just fine. Let me talk to you.
Hey, sis.
You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
Well, apparently you would have gotten
I
mad
have
at her
souvenirs
for
for
being
you.
laid back after she just worked
The
a
principal
lot.
of Shujin Academy has passed away.
You mean
He
killed?
suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma. They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station? He
No,
even used
he
a
was trying
taxi
to
to
get
get
help.
there.
So
Do
it was
you
obviously
mean
murder.
This might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves?
No, because he didn't.
That's impossible!
He didn't receive a calling card.
How are you so certain?
No calling card?
Well, in prior cases, it's hard to...
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip? Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother
Though
you.
my testimony, this clearly proves that I didn't do anything
Makoto?
because I was too busy in Hawaii. I was in Hawaii, so I have an alibi.
Never mind, it's nothing. Just don't get dragged into...
This is bad. I'd better tell the others.
And we were all on school trips. Except for Morgana and Futaba. And
Good morning.
hello.
Yes!
I don't know what he means by heroic stuff. Why is the exam still up there? Like the exam test scores, and why are people still looking at it?
This has to be about you-know-what.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real.
I think I was back.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. And because of that love...
Oh.
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't suicide.
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
No.
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill...
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
No. He didn't deserve to die.
I didn't do jack shit.
Are people gonna blame us for this, too?
I would like to see...
Also, we didn't get a... He didn't receive a calling card from us. So... It's different. We can't get blamed for this.
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish.
Yes, she would.
And is it true that you were completely...
We had nothing against him.
What does this mean?
Also, we were in Hawaii, so
But I
there's no
suppose
possible
targeting
way we
someone
could
at
have
Shujin
targeted
again
him
and
while we
actually
were
taking
in
their life would be
Hawaii.
nonsensical.
I am not lying to you.
I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the
know
type of
for a
person
fact
who would
that we were
lie
in
just to protect
Hawaii.
themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
This has always bothered me. How I can't bring this up.
If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you
Yeah.
looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
Okay, there's no beating around the bush. It's obvious of what's gonna happen to Okumura based on just what Sei has been saying. He's gonna have a mental shutdown. I mean, we're blamed
Before
with
we
murder
talk
at
about
the
the
start,
data we got from
obviously.
Sis, we need to discuss
Okumura's
the
mental
incident with
shutdown
the
gets
principal.
blamed on us.
People are already
I-
talking about it online.
I figured this out.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves.
She said, "What
so
did
far.
you do?"
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
No.
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
If we didn't change his heart.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The only
The comments I've seen are similar as well.
Really have
Only
no
the
options
Phantom
with more.
Thieves are on our side.
I
I
would
wish the
probably
Phantom
been put
Thieves
in
would
juvie
take down the
if I
police and the
was expelled.
politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kinda scary.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
Covering stuff up does not mean he should be murdered.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
Yeah.
You tell them, Minari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has... It seems she is searching for... Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary in the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them.
I get that, but still.
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
They already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
All you're thinking about now is popularity.
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today, then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
He's just trying to prove that he's useful, but this is... He's doing it the wrong way. Wrong way.
Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
Calm down.
Morgana, wait!
See you.
No, I need you. I need someone to think for me.
I'm human. I have to be. Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now. I just need to take down Okumura before those guys.
I've seen multiple complaints about the Royal Okumura fight, and I'm really not looking forward to it.
That kitty.
Though, I feel like people are... say
I can't believe
Okumura
this.
sucks
The public
and
believes in the
like
justice
that
of
he
the Phantom
died,
Thieves. They have no
which
interest
I feel
in
like
that principle.
People are going too far on.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration.
I'm probably gonna make the boss fight
My
easier
comments
for me
on
by going
TV
on
turned
the
everyone
march list
against
for it,
me.
because I heard that
Then
makes
again,
this fight
I
a
won't
lot
allow mere
easier.
criticism to break my spirit so easily.
Well,
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion
haven't
after the
even entered
Hackers
yet.
case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
You're just jumping to conclusions.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here. You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
Uh-huh.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
Which means you should probably
You
listen.
first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
I don't know.
You wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society.
Yeah.
I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing.
That's not justice.
It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
I'm
Oh,
really
look.
messed up.
Look what you've done by going in by yourself.
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
How would he figure out the... Oh, wait, I guess he can just enter houses by himself.
Is this really impossible alone?
Yeah.
How horrible! What? I can't see. This.
Hey, have you seen Morgana?
I'm worried.
Me too. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
He wouldn't... He's not like a regular cat. He wouldn't get into an accident. And Ryuji's... Yes, I feel like... I mean, we might be worrying too much after one day, but you don't seem to be caring that much.
Aren't they all being way too cold about this?
Ryuji's really the
Oh,
one
well.
being cold about it.
Have a good day.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
No, they don't need to disappear. They need to be put in jail, not murdered. No one deserves to die.
That's disappointing.
Oh, hold on, question time.
Do you know the answer?
This is it.
Very good.
knowledge. Oh no, wait, not on my desk anymore. It feels so empty. From that camera angle, I didn't assume he was on the last row of the class, so whenever it shows him on the last row of the class, it just feels weird. It looks weird. What's wrong? I can't do confidant events. For a little while, I need to wait for Morgana to come back. This would have been cool if we got to play as Haru and Morgana by themselves.
Intruders discovered.
And they could just make it a game over if both of them died. But, oh well.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters. Other damages have also...
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no...
Possible. Don't worry about it. We're just not involving you in something. We're gonna Palace first. Phantom piece of the... Obviously, I can't do anything until Morgana comes back.
I can't stop watching news about the...
Hilarious.
Impossible.
Holy crap.
It is the headquarters of a large corporation after all.
If anything, getting into the real building is impossible.
Mona seriously went to a palace based on somewhere like this?
Yeah.
It's definitely on a different scale than the ones we've dealt with previously.
I searched Okumura online. Don't you think he's guilty too?
No, soon enough.
I'm positive I'm right.
We're here for Mona.
I know. We gotta make sure we squeeze the juice on those mental shutdown things out of him too.
You said you found the palace keywords, right, Futaba?
The corporate HQ is outer...
Huh? The hell?
Oh, so that's why it's called Big Bang.
Not necessarily.
Still
so the concept behind the store branch name came from the CEO himself.
Outer space, How exciting.
Okay, I'm just gonna say in original, I didn't hate this palace. I
Is
thought it was
everyone
fun.
ready?
Uh-oh, it's a catchy. That's not good. But yeah, I didn't hate this palace when I first did it, and people are saying that it doesn't suck in this version.
You're already considered threats?
President Okumura must be on guard, what with everything that's been in the news.
That bastard. He's just causing more trouble for us.
Whoa.
It's as though we're in a film. I wish I had brought my sketchbook.
So, bring it next time. It's not like this is...
Hey!
We're gonna be coming in here again. I don't know if I get to build my team, but it looks kind of small. Oh, right, Morgana's not here. I was wondering, why does it look so tiny? Let's put Photo in because we don't have Morgana. Ryuji. Oh, I can't do showtimes anyway. Oh, she doesn't even have the showtime on her thing anymore. Let's not have on. Well, I never had showtime. Showtimes are real. It's a bit weird that we usually showtime.
Hey.
What's this?
All right.
Speaking of showtimes, I can't wait till I get the next one. I believe, I don't know what the next one is. It's obviously gonna do something with Haru. But yeah, I don't believe there's any enemies on this trip that I have to fight.
What is that?
Robots? They all have the Big Bang Burger logo.
They're saying something. You must adhere to your shift. If you don't like it, you can quit. However, you will not be compensated.
What are they talking about?
Obviously, Okumura just sees his workers as robots, just to do what they're told.
They said it's being disposed of.
These robots are part of Okumura's cognition, correct? That means they represent
his workers.
This is pure speculation, but this is most likely how the workers of Okumura Foods are viewed by their CEO.
Most likely.
So he thinks they're his robots?
What it is.
If they're treated like this in reality as well, then the company truly is exploiting them.
See? Okumura is a piece of shit, just like I said!
Mona is our main objective here.
Yeah. So
He
let's
doesn't
get
seem to
going.
be anywhere nearby. Let's search further in.
Damn it.
I wonder what Mona's doing. I need to find it fast. Doesn't look like there's any enemies right now, but there probably will be in the next episode. I thought that was a hologram of a donut. But no, it's not.
Huh? What?
Where's anyway, we can open it. Or buy it or whatever.
This is...
Error. Only red slippers now. That's the
Oh, this is...
might be a bit
What the hell's up with this?
Look at it. There's no way we can force that thing open.
We've hit a blockade quite early, but we have to control the real Okumura's cognition to pass.
Oh, that means Mona hasn't been able to proceed any further either. So if he's here in the palace, he would have to be somewhere before this door.
Halt, Vigilante!
Hello.
Who's that?
Girl we totally haven't met before.
Those clothes. Could she be?
A black mask? Wait, is she the one Madarame and Kaneshiro were talking about?
So, she's the reason for all those people going brain dead? It was a girl this whole time?
Are you the one who has been following us?
Say something, damn it!
Enough of your... Mona!
You're okay!
Long time no see, Panther.
Hasn't been that long.
It's been a day.
If you came for the treasure, you should just go home with your tail between your legs.
We came looking for you.
Actually, we were looking for you.
The treasure will be taken by me, and this beauty thief.
Clearly, they've been...
Beauty thief? I'll have you know she's a persona user too. My name is Beauty Thief.
Totally not
She really
scripted
called
at all.
herself that?
Any tension that was in the air has just gone out the window.
We will take the treasure.
Mona already said that.
You are not qualified to be phantom thieves. Do you even understand what... Yeah, tell them. You, what do you think it means? Yes, that's right. Enough with the idle chit-chat.
You started it.
Through House
Mona,
Gaming,
who
hello,
the hell
welcome to the
is she?
stream. Yep,
Wait,
I'm
I'll
having a
fix
lot of
this.
fun with this game.
You!
Me?
I find this whole
Learn to take a
exchange
hint.
hilarious.
Huh?
And you're very vulgar. And
Is
very
this your first
stupid.
playthrough? For Royal, yes. I have played through Vanilla Persona. But yes, this is my first time playing through Royal.
You came all the way here just to say that.
I don't know. Kinda feels like she ain't dangerous at all.
She's
We will
trying,
take the treasure.
but Morgana
already said
totally
that.
gave her a bunch of
You don't have
lines
time to chat.
that they've been practicing for when they show up. Because he wants to show off to them.
No point. It won't open.
Don't underestimate us.
And there's a bunch of shadows.
Here they come.
Snap out of it. We need to go.
We'll meet up later at our usual spot. Let's hurry.
We could take them on, right? There's a lot of us. There's 7 of us now. Or
Oh, hey.
5.
Bet you're tired.
That was quite rough. I haven't felt exhaustion like this since I first awakened to my persona.
What have you been looking at all this time?
Sorry, I just didn't want to stand around and wait. The burglary at Okumura Foods is circulating the news again.
Ugh, damn it. Why'd they keep coming after only me? It's all 'cause little Miss Beauty Thief opened that door.
That door most likely had a biometric authentication lock. So how'd she get it to open?
She's related.
I wonder who that girl could be.
We were told that she's a persona user, correct? Do you believe it's true?
I mean, she had the weird
Well,
clothes.
she did look like one.
Well, shouldn't say weird
Did Mona
clothes.
betray us?
I don't think so. He definitely didn't act
Yeah.
like that.
I don't think he's betrayed us. If he had, it'd make more sense for him to directly threaten us, such as exposing our identities.
Either way, how the hell's Morgana related to that beauty thief?
Considering her tone and physique, she looked about our age.
I feel like I've seen her somewhere.
Yeah, so we should look for her at school.
For real? Where at?
At school, I think?
You know, we just saw her in Hawaii.
Wait, what? But now that you mention it, I feel like I've seen her too.
Is she a student of Shujin?
I just feel like that's the case. She did have a mask on, after all. The registry in the student council room has photos of every student. Let's check them all tomorrow. If we can figure out the identity of the beauty thief, that may help us regain contact with Morgana.
Futaba and I should further probe into Okumura Foods then. It'd be best if we investigate how sudden mental shutdowns are connected to them.
We're gonna take them down.
Things are really starting to heat up on them. People are going on and on about bashing Okumura Foods. Apparently they've been secretly using low quality ingredients brought in from overseas. Furthermore, any employees who are suspicious of Okumura were let go without reason. That coupled with the mysterious death of the rival company. That's all this all is. Things are going up in flames. I really don't get what kicked it off. People have been coming after after us too. They think we should hurry up and punish them. Don't worry about that. We've got a heart of steel. It's hard not to worry. It wasn't like this a few days ago, though. Could there perhaps been a whistle blow from within? We've got even more reason to take Okumura down now. Do you really accept that all this information is truth, though? Either way, we need to do something about it. Yep, alien. See you tomorrow. Okay. Because I don't have a cat to think for me, I can't do any, stat things.
Yeah!
Check. I'm getting kind of tired. Someone really call himself Beauty Thief? A bit more common there, say it. Weird thing to say, even if you told her to. Plus, they lied about her being able to use it for something too. No, they didn't. No. But we didn't see her use one. We didn't get the opportunity to. No matter how you slice it, she's totally a manager. Don't leave your guard down, otherwise, you can't take it. At the very least, one step ahead of us. Should not be engaged. They've clearly figured out something we don't know. Well, we need to uncover the continuing cat basketball. Good thing I wasn't in that other guy's class, or I would have had chalk thrown at me.
Oh! Man, this girl's hot!
Ryuji, now's
she's
not
younger
the
than me.
time.
Ryuji! No way! She's the same age as me? She looks like my dad's friend.
Now is not the time.
Get back to work.
Why don't we take a break? It's no surprise our concentration is waning. Even if it's only the female students, there are easily hundreds of them.
They're all starting to look the same to me.
Yeah, I
Think we can
wonder
really
why.
find
It's
her?
not like they all use the same in-game model.
You can say that again.
Hmm? This girl!
Haru Okumura.
Okumura? Wasn't the beauty thief like this too? Especially the fluffy hair.
Which also explains
gotta
why
be
she was
her.
able to open the door.
It would also explain how she got past the door's biometric reader. This may be worth looking into.
But why was she at the palace?
We could just make her spill the beans herself.
She may have already gone home for the day, so let's try tomorrow. I'm gonna lock up. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Oh, you know what I've been forgetting to do? Get things at EY's store.
Come on, move.
Are you okay?
Would you happen to be interested in gardening?
Yeah, want some help?
Really? In that case,
You were totally just
if
asking
you could help
to
me
help
unload this. Boys sure are strong. Thank you. You're a second year, aren't you? That makes me just a tad older. Have we met somewhere before?
Yeah, Hawaii.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm...
Haru Okumura, correct? The only daughter of Kunikazu Okumura, CEO of Okumura Foods. Care to explain why you were inside your father's palace?
Oh, just getting straight to the point, huh?
Oh, so that's where we met. Wow, you figured it out in just a day. You looked really good in that biker gang outfit.
Let's not talk about that.
What, you don't like your Phantom Thief outfit?
So, why did you become a Phantom Thief?
My father's highly regarded as a manager, but I had various doubts about him. Things have grown quite serious lately. That's why I want to make amends. even though it may only be for my own satisfaction. But I wonder if this is just running from the problem.
Where did you meet Morgana?
It was pure coincidence. I found a lonely-looking cat in front of our office building.
And that was Morgana?
Mm-hmm. And when I followed him, I ended up in the metaverse. There's no way for me to change my father's company. But if I became a phantom thief, I thought I'd at least be able to change him.
Isn't there any way we can work together?
I can't cooperate with people who don't know what they want to do. What you're doing is unnecessarily causing a stir among the public. Besides, the phantom thieves who should be helping the weak are not helping their own teammate.
We've been trying to help him. He ran away.
I just want my father to atone for his crimes.
Yeah,
and help Mona-chan, who gave me a chance to do just that.
By yourself. You
But
need
aren't
help.
our objectives the same? It'd be better if we worked.
No, thank you. I will do this with Mona-chan and him alone.
She hit quite a sore spot. We don't know what we want to do, huh? It seems getting her cooperation won't be possible. Let's consult with the others on our next move. We shouldn't ignore Morgana either.
I'm home, Father.
Drive them away. That's right. Make it a priority. I finally get a foothold into politics, and this happens. Phantom thieves? Huh. Did the media ask you anything?
No, not at all.
About what?
What's this about phantom thieves?
It seems I'm ranked first on the forum of these so-called phantom thieves.
Is it because of the news coverage?
It's jealousy of the successful.
No.
Nothing but the barks at the masses who lack the resolve to sacrifice what's needed for their well-being. Both the young and the old are overjoyed with some foolish idols. This country has no future.
What if they do exist?
Are you still having doubts about me?
No.
No.
More importantly, I hope things are going well with that young man.
Yes, Father.
Very well, then. He may not seem like it, but he's still the son of an influential politician. Be cordial with him. He'll eventually become a necessary connection for this company. Or rather, for me.
Don't
I understand.
care about your
I will
own
do the
daughter.
best I can.
Good. That's how a daughter of Okumura should be.
This is Okumura Futsuhiro's fault. No. It takes time. Okay? We can't just do it like that. Like a detective. Okay, can't do that. No. Maybe. Yeah. Of course, don't have a cat, so I can't. Don't have a cat to think for me, so I can't do anything.
I can't believe it.
Isn't it strange? Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Cat eating human tongues.
This is it.
Good.
looks like it's the closest out of my stats to going up, maybe. I wish there was an actual chart I could look at instead of just being in the bathroom. I think I'm close to this, or I might be, I have no idea from this. I'm getting. We'll just stake out in the midterms. You think they're gonna show? Just wait until they do. Can't get back to them. They may not even be going that day. And why is Haru interested in doing other requests? I thought her reasoning, like Futaba's, for becoming a Phantom Thief was rather personal, though.
You're
Could
going
just
to
be training.
apologize when Mona comes, all right?
I know already. And why are you just saying that to me?
We need to be wary of the beauty thief, too.
So we're doing a stakeout here.
You're the main reason
You
Morgana
better be ready
left.
for the long haul.
Ain't he gonna show up today?
Hold on. Okay, she did say no.
I mean,
wasn't sure.
what time is it now?
Hold that thought.
Hello.
You guys are seriously slacking off way too much. Do you have business with us?
Yes, we were looking for you.
Aren't
Jill.
you fulfilling the requests on the Phantom Aficionado website? Even leaving comments? It'd be
Ooh,
best
that's-
if you don't accept
Shouldn't
them
be
so
leaving comments.
recklessly.
The police will track you down in no time. If that were to happen, we'd be caught up in it as well.
That's not what I intended. But that would be my fault. Why are you apologizing? They're telling us for our sake. We should be thanking them.
We came for
Will
you
please
guys.
put what
Mainly
happened
Morgana.
behind us? So I'm the one you're here for?
Yes, we've been looking for you.
You guys need me after all? Is that it?
You are vital to our team.
Really?
Yeah, Ryuji, shut up.
We're sorry too, Morgana. We weren't taking...
Lady on.
Everyone, shouldn't you be using code names?
Ryuji didn't really mean what he said, you know? He wants to apologize.
Well, it's like... I mean, I don't mind if you're not human or if you're useless.
Ryuji not helping.
What a douche.
On setup was completely ruined.
Oh, is that right? So I am just some useless cat to you guys.
Morgana, even
You're
though
so
Ryuji
full
said
of
something
yourself,
stupid, you know
but
that
do you have the
that's how
skills
he
to
is.
back that
Everyone
up?
else is saying you're useful to him. And
Try and catch me then. Get in, beauty thief. You can't do that.
There they go.
Did he even think about how long he made us wait? Fine, we'll do this.
Jeez, this isn't what we came here to do.
Ryuji, you need to calm down. Because it's because you're dumb mouth that we're even still doing this. Jeez. Morgana, come back.
Piece of cake.
Please.
I'm okay.
You don't even have a map of this place. Morgana, please get back here. Jeez.
Hey.
It's Haru driving, so it's not exactly the safest way. Hey.
Okay.
Up and she crashed. Morgana, you okay?
Hey!
Hello, hey Morgana, you okay?
You gotta hear us out, Morgana.
There's nothing I have to talk to you about.
Can you come back to on our team already?
There's no need to keep being so stubborn.
I can't just give in like this. I have my pride to protect.
Uh-huh.
What's that over there?
Huh?
You guys are all idiots.
Shoot.
It seems we've fallen for the oldest trick in the book.
It'll never end at this rate. What do we do now? I don't hear the sound of his engine at all.
Our lack of vehicle puts us at a severe disadvantage.
Damn it! Freaking Morgana!
Serves them right. Are you sure that was what you wanted?
Of course it was.
No, it wasn't.
You made me look everywhere for you. What were you doing somewhere without any reception? Out late with guys, that's it, isn't it?
I would never do such a thing.
Come on, let me have some fun too, will ya? Can't you do that for me?
Haru! You little... Let go of Haru!
What the? Goddamn cat!
Arrow!
Mona-chan! Damn it. Someone...
Will you shut up, you stupid cat? Damn that Morgana! He is so getting it the next time we run into him.
Was that Mona's voice? Hey, over there! That doesn't seem right to me.
Please! Let go! Okumura-san! Mona!
The hell are you doing to our friend? Sorry about the disturbance. It's just a lover's quarrel with my fiancée.
What? But she's clearly fighting you.
How dare you make a fool of me? I'll be telling your father about this too. I won't forget your faces.
And the classic line of,
Are you okay?
We're being blackmailed, we need
I'm
to
fine,
save it
but
before the time
Mona-chan...
limit.
This is nothing.
Was that person really your fiancé?
Whoa, so you're engaged then? That didn't seem like an ordinary fight, though. Shouldn't you talk to your parents about it?
I think it'd be useless. I'll just be told to beg for his forgiveness, even if it means groveling on the ground.
It seems she has her reasons.
I'll, apologize about what happened earlier. So, would you let Haru rest for a while?
Of course. We'll take her to your place, yeah?
Thanks.
I'm sorry. I fell asleep.
Did you get enough rest?
Mona-chan?
Anyway, it's just as I told you a moment ago. I can't have you guys risk your lives anymore for someone useless like me. To be frank, there's no assurance that I'll turn back into a human either. This can't be called a fair
We're a
deal.
team.
That's why I think we should split up.
Who said we're acting as phantom thieves for your sake? I'm doing it to expand my own horizons.
No need to tiptoe around the situation. We're splitting up.
You should stop lying. Do you remember what you said to me when I found you? That you're a phantom thief. That you're going to get stronger and have the others acknowledge you. You love being here, don't you?
Of course not.
I was lying to myself too. But when I formed a contract with my persona, I understood it all. Doing this because my father is doing something horrible. was nothing but a superficial reason. The truth is, I
don't want to get married, right?
I thought that since an adult with responsibilities made the decision, it couldn't be wrong. I was such a fool, tied down by vague notions, and stayed quiet as my marriage partner was chosen. But I won't tolerate this anymore. I can't stand that creep!
There you go.
That's how I truly feel.
Why are you looking at me all of a sudden?
Mona-chan, why is it that you always talked about becoming human again?
Because he wants to fit in?
At first, I only thought of this team as a temporary dwelling until I regained my memories. But I wasn't making any progress on...
Morgana.
I wanted a reason of my own. A reason to stay with the Phantom Thieves. I don't have anyone I want to save or get revenge on. Someone like me has no reason to stay here. That's why.
Come on, say it. You can do it.
It's the only place I can belong. I want to stay here forever.
That was refreshingly honest.
You should have just said so from the start, jeez.
If you stick with me, there's no telling what kind of trouble will come up. You better be
Like
sure
we haven't
about
already
this.
been in a bunch of trouble already.
It's a little late for all that, don't you think? Of course we want to stay with you too.
Well, I'm sorry. This is where I belong. My mind's all set. I'll make sure to work hard to pay my dues. It's too late to cancel our deal, got it?
Let's do it. Get it.
We're reforming our give and take deal.
Honest friend. So I'm thinking.
All right.
That, like, school for me starts soon. Like, and
Well,
like.
in the end, wouldn't you say that your encounter with us was destiny?
Fridays, Saturdays,
That's
and
right.
Sundays.
Encounter.
So I don't know if I'm gonna start streaming on.
Oh crap, the last train's coming up!
Maybe by the time I beat this game, I'll have
I must
3D
go as well.
All-Stars for Mario. And I can
Let's
start
continue
streaming
this
that.
another time.
If not, I'll start with Galaxy 2 because that the game isn't on the collection for some reason.
Stay at our place. I'll arrange it.
Either that or after I beat the collection.
See you all
Are
tomorrow.
we kind of going in out of order? Doing Galaxy 2,
gonna
then
sleep.
64, then
I'm
Sunshine, then Galaxy
exhausted.
1.
Man, this place is as drab as always. Nice. Can I talk? Hey. Can I talk?
Fine, we can go to bed. Wait, no. Honestly, wait, I've only been streaming for an hour? It feels so much longer than that, honestly. Yeah, I'll stream for a bit longer. How heavy is Morgana that you are in pain from it? I have off tomorrow?
Hey, what's going on here? You brought over another girl?
You're getting the wrong idea. Don't get any ideas.
That's not what I meant. Anyway, don't break her heart, all right?
Is that foreshadowing to our confidants? That's foreshadowing. Okay. Oh, I wanna... I had to take a picture of that because, I didn't know he said that, but in her confidant.
So,
we'll get
you
if
found our
I'll
cat
get to
and
it,
even
but like
took
that's
care of it.
Oh, it
kind of
wasn't a
funny
bother or anything.
because
I'm the
that
one who
feels
took
total
care of you,
foreshadowing.
though.
What's up? You seem happy.
It's been a while since I've had a meal with so many people.
Yeah, and she's not near her
Make
horrible
sure you go home
fiancé.
today before it gets too late, okay? I'm sure your parents are worried.
I'm sure her dad is somewhat
It's fine
worried
if you
about
don't
her,
want to go
but
home
just
either,
for
you
the
know.
wrong reasons.
No,
And maybe the
I'll
right
go home.
reasons too. He
If
just
my
doesn't
father
show it.
suspects something, it'll be more difficult to change his heart, wouldn't it? I'll contact you again, so... Oh, right. Can we exchange contact info?
Absolutely.
Will you be okay on your own? If you need, I can go with you. You belong here, don't you, Mona-chan? Well, yeah.
I'm hoping I can unlock the next showtime before I end the stream.
The matter's been settled. You'll be welcomed into his household.
Excuse me?
You won't officially be registered yet, but isn't that how things are with young people these days? Go prove your sincerity to him. You can do that, can't you?
So, I'm not even allowed to decide where I will live, am I?
Not only do you come home late, you even stayed out overnight without permission. I thought I had been clear about the friends you choose.
Father, they're not like...
I have my hands full right... Hello. Yes, it's fine. Go on.
Well, now we have our deadline.
Hello? I need to discuss something with everyone. Can we all meet?
Oh, she's not part of our group yet. Let's talk to her.
Alright, I wonder why she wants to talk to us.
Alright, so gonna just skip to the evening? Yep. Also, I looked it up. I can't rank up Akechi until he, until like the November, so it'll be a while.
That's horrible. It's that same fiance guy, right? You know what's going to happen.
Based on what Haru just told us, she'll be taken to his house on October 11th.
So a
that
little
means
under
our
a month.
deadline is the 10th.
But if we trigger a change of heart in your father, he'll definitely be taken by the police. The label of a criminal's daughter will forever stick with you. Your current living situation may change as well.
If I accept a happiness based on the misfortune of others, I'll be no better than my father. And to be honest, I've actually left a request on the Phantom Aficionado website before. She did so around the time we were mulling over who to target next. But the Phantom Thieves didn't make a move. That's when I met Mona-chan. I thought it was fate. I made my decision then. If the Phantom Thieves wouldn't act, I'd do it myself.
You didn't know how serious it
Shutdowns,
was.
treasure, and finally, the change of heart. Our interests have come together.
Would you cooperate with us now?
Of course. I should be the one cordially asking to be allowed on the team. From here on, we may be going up against the culprit behind the... This will be different from our training in Mementos. You better
Oh, that's
brace
what they were
yourself.
doing in Mementos training. I was
You're
wondering why she
suddenly
wasn't
lecturing us?
You're too
heading
naive.
straight for his palace.
Haru's barely a hair better than an amateur. She's awakened to her powers, but it's weak. Even her persona's lacking a solid form at the moment.
Weak? Really?
She can transform at the very least, but to be frank... I'm sorry for causing such trouble.
Don't worry, you'll
Don't
awaken
worry
it
about
in
it.
no time.
It's actually convenient for us to target that CEO. Check out this news blog.
There's a lot of negative comments in regard to the names of obvious criminals have come up.
The way they're getting heated is on a different level.
Don't forget about the intel on the mental shutdown cases, all right?
Of course! We'll get them both.
October, 10th, was it? We're gonna change Okumura's heart by then.
Yeah!
I can't forgive them.
Finally, I'm allowed. Alright, does the calendar say when the deadline is? Plan, calling card. Okay, so this is the calling card deadline. What is this one? Treasure room. So we have to find the treasure room by the 8th. calling card deadline and plan execution deadline. So it does say something about that. Tomorrow is respect to the age day.
Hey!
I'm gonna think. I'm gonna see what is my one of my closest stats, and I'm gonna work on that. No idea. Somewhat close. No idea. No idea. No idea. Okay. I don't think I have a book.
Hey!
Expert. Oh, right. Ooh, yes. This would be good because I just got games. Since I did read Speed Reader, it would be cool if I could read 2 of these one little books at a time.
Oh!
All right.
Yeah, just can only read one, huh? Would have been a good thing to have. Sounds important. Yeah, but
Oh!
Right, so today we'll be discussing mission start. Okay, today we'll be discussing Memento's targets. Yes. Let's look at requests. Let's look at the bottom up. Oh. I honestly could never figure out where to go for this, so I don't know if I want to do this request. I mean, it's not required. I think I have to work at the bar, so I think I'm not gonna skip out. I'm gonna skip out on this one. Central Street convenience store. Okay. Job application somewhere? I want to know how to get to that convenience store.
I'm somewhat interested.
How do I work at the convenience store? Is there like a new job application now?
What are your thoughts?
Oh,
What are your
still the
thoughts?
same free job. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end here. Wait, alright, that's you say. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go heading to Memento. Anyway.
Okay.
So I'm gonna end.
Oh, hey, Yusuke.
Ooh, showtime!
On. Perfect timing.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been working on a way to incorporate beauty into our fights, instead of merely doing away with our enemies each time. And only a moment ago I was...
Is that right?
Yes,
So, what
that
did you mean by
got the
perfect
first
timing,
showtime,
then?
and now she's finally getting another one.
Yes. So my potential idea is good and all, but I'll require your help
Honestly,
to
I
pull it
thought
off. Would you
the next
please
showtime
lend me a
would
hand?
require would be something that
Sure,
hard.
but, nothing too weird, alright?
Have no fear.
Would I like to see one of Anna and Makoto?
Ooh, that totally sounds like something you'd come up with, Yusuke.
Of course, if you have no interest, you're in no way obligated to help.
No, it sounds awesome. Oh, but what if we...
Oh, we should definitely incorporate that into the...
I'll have them both in the party.
Actually,
while I'm in
I want to
Mementos
try it
just
right
to
now as
see-
well.
just
I
so I
truly
can
hope
see
the
it.
star will grant us this.
I also haven't seen Yusuke and Ryuji, so I'll have him on the team as well.
All right.
Hey!
View requests.
Listen up. I'm in favor.
Very well.
Listen up.
Okay.
Listen up.
I'm on board.
Yep. For reals?
All right. I'm gonna bust loose.
Alright, so starting tomorrow, we will do the 3 requests in Mementos. And then we'll just focus on Palace Infiltration afterwards. I just think it's better to do this now. Wonder what happens if you don't go to Mementos till there's 2 readings left.
A new area. It's gotten even bigger.
This happened because we stole another treasure, right?
I feel like it's gonna keep...
I don't think Mementos' territorial expansion is caused by us stealing a treasure. I bet it's things like the number of searches for phantom thieves, the ranking of trending words, and the access counter on Mishima's website and stuff. Even now, it's slowly expanding.
The more we become the topic of conversation, the more Mementos spreads.
Maybe it's the other way around.
What do you mean?
We're the ones expanding it. Or perhaps Mementos grants further passage as we become more prevalent in the general public's cognition.
Like... getting free admission for being popular?
That's rather well put.
For real? That's amazing! Actually, you're amazing, Futaba. How'd you figure that
This
out?
cutscene fits more before
Piece of cake.
Morgana leaves the team, and then...
I didn't know at all. What have I been doing?
Yeah, this cutscene fits more when he, before he leaves.
Time for work.
I'll just add this.
Alright, wait, it is still September, right? Yep.
Let's do it.
Make sure I'm not saving in the wrong thing or overwriting September completely. I think that's where I'm gonna end it. Today was pretty short, but I'm gonna time it, so I'm gonna read some. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Yeah, holy crap, the recording is getting all the audio. Crap, I don't know how. Oh, you might need to turn yours down. I'm not hearing it in your Discord. Oh, hey, Crazy Mario. Welcome to the stream. Hold up, I'm trying to fix audio real quick. I'm sorry. But, welcome to the stream. Huh? Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. What? I can still hear yours.
Really? If I go down any farther, I won't be able to hear you.
Guess the alert didn't go off. What alert? Oh, you rated me? Oh, yeah, I haven't gotten that yet. It might take minutes, sorry, it's my fault. Sometimes the alerts don't work, I don't know why. Have you had issues with that one? Twitch alerts. Well, yeah, viewer in here said he rated me, and like there was no alert. Maybe it'll pop up if it doesn't. You can try it out. But yeah, I have it set. Yeah. Sorry, we're gonna be here for. I guess so. We're just going to go now. Oh god. What's my controller doing? What is my controller doing? Okay. How's my day been? Oh, it's been good. So, Oh, you're playing Royal? P5 Royal right now? Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be a lot longer now that you tell me that you're gonna be. Oh yeah, 3D All-Stars. I'm gonna talk about that later. Right now, I'm gonna talk about 3D All-Stars because I pre-ordered that today and I'm excited. So, as City just goes over the controls. Yeah. What should I name my cat?
I don't know.
Oh, you can't get the game till October? Oh, that's, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, Nintendo's been having a weird, announcement thing going on. Like, Paper Mario's announced, a month before the game came out. 3D All-Stars, 2 weeks. That's a huge thing, and just be like, oh, hey, yeah, it's out in 2 weeks. Everything going on, they probably kind of This may be the only game that I buy, both physical and digital. This may be the first and probably only game I'll do both. Is because if I'm thinking about preserving the physical edition. Because that's gonna be rare and at the end of March. Dang, I can't think of a name.
Yeah, there's fusing spells and anything.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna cut that out. Bobbyville? And I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, that's too long. That's too long. Oh wait, I could just do one based on like my mascot here. Fire. Fire Gym, though? Fire Gym? But is that a good one? Fire Gym? Yeah. Fire Gym, though. Finally, we're in the game. That's a cute. Oh god, there's character customs. Dude, okay. Nintendo is making Super Mario. Yeah, they are making a whole lot of Mario stuff. Yeah, the Lego. I'm getting at least the NES Lego set this year. Probably as like a personal, like a self-Christmas present for me. Like, I'm getting that NES. It's like $200. Yeah, and Mario Kart Live, that's gonna be cool. Yeah. Let's see.
Wait, so it's an actual Lego Mario Kart game?
No, Lego. No, they're talking about Lego Mario in the Mario Kart Live home. starts off with the music. Oh yeah, 3D World has online. By the way, it's gonna have online. So you and hopefully it's both like local and online at the same time. Yeah, but it does have online multiplayer. So like. Build your character, you need a strong party to help your character. Try to warm the Clavats, seek unity and friendship above all else. I'm burping. They are down to earth, peaceful, and see all others as friends no matter their background. Those are ugly fuckers, I know one of those. No, the blue yeah. The youth looks like a deranged chicken. It looks like a deranged chicken. Also, I don't know if they can hear the game audio that well. Can you? Can you? Do I need to like turn it up or something?
Oh, okay.
Where did I get my...
If you're playing with other people, your mod won't be there to hold the challenge for you.
Yeah, no, you gotta have someone hold the challenge.
Also, yeah, I'm gonna stream 3D World. Which, by the way, that reminds me, next 2 weeks, be on the lookout. Mario Galaxy stream. Fuck yeah. I haven't played that game since in like years, in almost 10 years. So. What?
I was just gonna say I'll probably be the one to carry the chalice, and I'm gonna be more in the back using magic. Because.
Okay.
And you too. Since with what Zinni's picking, she's gonna be more up close and.
Wait, what was the Cell key again? I just realized I didn't read that one.
He's off.
They're more spec
Really hope. Sounds like Roxas. That one's me though.
No,
Alchemist. Oh, Crazy Mario's over here saying he's gonna be playing the 3D collection after he plays Persona. Like, yeah, I'm going to as well. I'm thinking, I'm not gonna stream that version of 64. I'm gonna be doing the online one with some friends at some point on the way. But I'm not gonna do that version of 64 on stream. But I will do Galaxy. I am doing Galaxy, and I may do Sunshine as well. Don't know yet. But definitely, like, Galaxy.
I've always played Sunshine. I've never played any of the other ones.
Heathen.
So, this will probably give me a good excuse to play the retro.
Oh wait, so I named this character? Yes. And it's separate?
You name your profile and then it's separate, you name the character itself.
Okay, then I'm just gonna do the same name. Fuck it.
And then it makes it, you can have multiple characters.
Okay. Well, the first one is gonna name me. So. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The 3D collection of Mario 64 is the patched version of it. Because it no longer has the BLJ in it. Alright, we're going through this.
To get through that, and then we'll figure out how to attend this multiplayer works.
Alright, I think I fixed the game audio, so if I just turn it down, it won't catch it, the second bit of game audio. Oh yeah, By the way, and also the new version of Mario 64 that's coming out, no longer so long, Gay Bowser. So original, like, the version we got in the US is not the final version of the game. The one we got in the US back in 1996 was version 2, and that's where the line said is, "So long, King Bowser." Well, in the trailer Mario says bye-bye when he throws Bowser, and no, it does not say so long, King Bowser. Well, it sounds like so long, Gay Bowser. Like, have you never played Mario 64? Yeah, well, in the original, the line is so long, King Bowser, but the audio's weird in it, so it sounds like it's saying so long, Gay Bowser. Oh wait, who's talking? Oh, it's Chris. It's Crispy. I wanna go with the old woman. I am secretly Asian. I'll be worrying about you. Do be careful out there. I'll never forgive myself if you get hurt. Shut up, Grandma. Oh, that's my mother. Oh.
I think that's supposed to be your mother.
Oh, okay. I wish I could see a myrrh tree too. Wait, why does the tiny child have a deep ass voice? Why does the tiny child have a deep, luscious voice? I'm giving him an annoying voice this fucking. Is traveling fun? You have to tell me all about it when you get back. May you return with a chalice full of myrrh. We believe in you, Deku. Deku, the alchemist's son, is sent off by his father Arion. That's not my father's name. And his mother, Christy, and his sister, Minty, and his brother, Samuel. That annoying little shit. Okay, Crazy Mar had to leave for a second. Oh, I'm excited.
If you need more than one character, you need to go to your hometown. There are a lot more people there that give you more stuff. Because right now, since all of them only have one character, it just always has one candy, and the rest of them are those or bubbles. So the more characters you make, the more items you can get from your town.
Oh, there's actual voice acting. So rocked.
I am captain of the caravan from the great fortress at Alphatari. Our caravan will sail straight Let us discuss that some other time. Stiltskin, you gotta stretch. Do you have a moment?
Oh my god. That's a rap Alright, no, I'm fine. Okay, that's what I expect the Moogle voice to be. Fucking Mog over here.
Got a lot on your shoulders, Capo.
Capo? Capo? Capo. Yeah, that's how he's saying it. Don't get me. I've always said it as Kupo, but now that I've heard it as Capo, like I'm just gonna start saying that now. Check your diary. Went back on the old map. We'll figure it out.
Because I can easily host it now. I have been helping right now. I haven't activated.
Yeah. Since I'm streaming, I wanna host.
Go set up friends.
Alright, hold up.
Let's set out together as a group.
Set out together. Alright, connecting. Connecting. Alright. When you play with others, Mark won't be around to help and you can't use spells by command list. Oh.
Yeah. My massive CR carrier.
That's why, like, if I want to do like the bigger spells, I'm gonna have to have you guys help out with that.
Yeah. Alright,
Oh, work in progress.
So I'm gonna host. Do I just set it to 2? Do not allow automatic open recruitment? What is that?
Like, I think it's like, have randoms.
Yeah, like, just all the small thing random, just pop in while you're like mid-mission and such.
Okay. Alright, I'm connected. See how seamless Oh wait, how do I do my, how do I see the ID? Oh wait, I got it right here. Got it right here. 496397.
Patrick, you failed.
What's the lobby ID number again?
496397.
Did you set it to friends only?
Yeah.
Only and I
That's why.
can't join it.
That's why.
Oh, do I need a...
You need an open.
You have to do my meter or play on PS4.
That's right. Shit. How do I exit out of this then?
Go to the options,
Yeah.
and then there should be a way to just like
Sure, are you supposed to be like friends? We have a friend.
yeah, there is a way to make friends like in the game itself.
Yeah, view friend data. So there's a friend section. So if you, I believe
Oh wait,
if we add each other as friends.
Exit out and then just walk backwards to the blue line you see on screen now.
Oh, I just exited out.
Rip. I'm pretty sure once we've like joined a free game, all of us we were able to add each other as friends. And then we start doing private ones.
I think so.
Probably. Okay, so... Okay, I'm reconnecting. Hold up. So I'm gonna host. And I'm gonna set it to 2 for now, and then when Mike joins, we can just do that. Do a little switch up. Has he said anything?
I think he's still at work because he's still been kind of going offline, but I think I can't really tell.
Okay. Oh wait, did it? Oh, did I? No, I didn't look for that.
You're back, you're out, back, and you
Scenic route.
Are you
Hey.
okay?
I already took some damage because I'm a dumbass. Can you guard in this game?
Yeah, press R or L1 will switch to attack or defend mode.
Yeah, you can also use your items.
Yeah, and spells.
Look at that ugly motherfucker.
How do I?
Watch out, he'll cast fire.
How do you switch? Oh, it's A.
R1 and L1.
It's A.
Oh yeah, I forget that you're.
Oh wait.
Now we can cast fire.
How do you do that?
If you pick up the fire stone that the enemy dropped, it'll give you the fire spell.
Ah. All right, we going? You wanna go this way? Alright, let's go. What's this?
Oh, that. We need that actually. There we go.
So what does this do?
It helps.
It helps. Okay.
I don't know exactly what it does just yet.
Oh, there are sections.
Oh, an orb.
Section.
Cool.
Cure spell.
I got this. If my character, there we go.
Hold up.
Thank you.
Okay, so the purpose of changing the tiles' element is because the land is divided into sections.
Yeah.
And to get past those sections, you have to change your element corresponding to the barrier so you can get to the other section.
Ah.
So if we get to the division, the division wall is a water-based one, so our element needs to be water in order to pass through it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take damage because I'm walking.
Oh.
Oh, I dropped. I kicked the orb out. Thank you. Why am I on fire?
Because you threw it in the pot and it was oil and I lit it on fire.
I'm dying. Thank you.
You're flat, you're only back, and you hide behind claiming might is right.
I got a Phoenix down, by the way, so. Got 75 gil. Sweet. Oh wait, oh we all have to pick up the item? Okay.
Yeah, it's
it's split for all of us.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Don't leave the center of the ring. Oh, hold up. Gather around me.
Oh, I didn't get it. Sweet. Alright.
Oh, the artifact.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright. This is kind of fun. This reminds me of Triforce Heroes.
A little bit. Just minus Steve picking up and throwing each other at the wall.
Yeah, we can't fuck each other over.
No, we can if the child's carrier makes us go into the miasma.
Oh, I know. There we go.
Now we have a bridge.
Yeah.
Because the
We can
route.
get
Oh,
past
hey, there's
it.
a chest. Oh, we have to get.
past it.
Yeah, we have to go.
Yeah,
get
we have to go around.
We have to go the route that Zenny wants earlier.
Yeah.
Is there not like just a walk? Jeez. It's a little weird that you have to, you know, freaking stay within the circle. But
Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of that. Because that's not Echoes of Time.
It makes sense given the lore.
Yeah.
okay, so it was down here. Yeah, right here.
Another spell orb.
Stone. So how do I use the spell?
L1. L1
They'll automatically equip to your slot.
I think that was everything. That was like almost halfway through the ticket. Hold up, actually, come with me.
Actually, hey, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Here.
Y to open up your menu.
Yeah, Y to open up menu.
Look how cute my character is.
You're back, you're alibi, can you hide behind claiming my right? Raise your fist to the sky, what below your boots? Call me man, die colors fly. Tell us who to love and who to hate and fight and fight. With the memories over, mirrors stay true to your convictions. In this city's harder to do the same. So choose a color to live by. You're gonna with your virtue, give it all. Then you dance songs I've been left with you. Rock and roll the world with colors flying high. You know that if you stay true, then no blue, red or white, you can lose. With your colors flying high.
Just seeing Zenny just bouncing the chalice on top of her head is oh, good.
I like how for me in the corner over here on the screen, it labels me as a Nintendo Switch user.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we gotta go through the gate on the opposite side.
Yeah, we gotta go this way.
Yeah, we got
What's our map?
Stone of Thunder.
Hold up, we actually got that to us. Why is it up there?
Oh, there's an enemy.
Oh, I now.
There we go, now I have thunder.
Nice. What's the song? Thunderstruck! I need to fucking. Oh, never mind. I was gonna eat an apple. Oh, Oh. Chunk of bronze. Bronze salad? What the fuck is a salad?
Helmet.
I love how we think that Max is the designated talent character if you're
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that we can't have rules, but I guess that's fine.
Novice. Design for a novice? What?
Okay.
I just wish that you could use spells at least while you're carrying this thing.
Do we need to go up here more, or?
I
is that-
think this.
No,
I
that
think the
was
chest was the only thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go around. Oh.
Matt.
Coming.
Oh, hey, we go down.
Oh yeah.
You're back, you're alley back, and you hide behind flaming lights, right? Raise your fist to the sky, what below your boots, calm and make sky colors fly. Tell us who love and who to hate, and by the by, with the memories over, stay true to your convictions. See this harder to do the same. So choose a color to live by. Your color with your virtue, give it all. Live your best 'cause I've been left with you. You can roll the world with colors flying high. You know that if you stay true, then more blue, red, or white, you can lose with your colors.
Don't mind me. I want to eat my striped apple. Oh, I got a keg. It wasn't a party tonight. I got a keg.
Sorry. Oh. Or blizzard. Hold up, let me just stop you off. Oh wait, no, it's definitely not off.
So, do you have MP?
No.
Oh, so you have unlimited magic.
Yeah. It just takes a bit for me to actually cast it.
Ah, okay. Let's go down here.
It
Oh wait, we were just here.
Thank-
Okay. We
yeah.
were just here.
Go back to here.
Hey, sign. Right Moogle House, dead end on the other one.
I think that end has any capacity tests.
Let's go dead end. Let's just go dead end real quick. Oh wait, is it this way? Oh yeah, right here. Bronze armor. Yeah, this might be like our. This might be like you know, my Friday and Saturday streams here. Okay.
So again, the host is the only one that made.
Yeah, we'll have to just play more off stream. Let's go left.
Extreme Danger is the boss.
Oh, you want to go to Moogle first? Or do you want to go over there?
I don't think really anything at the house just yet, but we can go check the other one.
Yeah, let's go check.
But yeah, Extreme Danger is the boss.
Oh, it's B to talk. Fuck, I'm pressing A. There's no mercy. They'll have something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it to Mom so he can carry.
I find that kind of
Oh, do I have? Oh, hold up. Do I have a? Yeah, I have. If you're talking about like a server, no, I don't have a server. Well, I have one, but it's not ready to be public yet. Yeah, it might end up being a sub. It's like I can have that's where I'll
You're back, you're only back, and you hide
giant crab.
blaming my
Dun 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 dun.
your fist through the sky, what below your boots, calling me like there was true love and true hate, and by the by, with the memories over, mercilessly stay true to your convictions. See this is harder to do the same. So choose let's live to live by. You're gonna wait your virtue, give it all. Then you best 'cause I've been left with you. You can roam the world without love high and high. You know that if you stay true, you won't move. Red or white, you can lose. Live your colors flying high.
Oh. Oh, bubble. Oh, I got hit by the slow spell. How long does this last? Yeah, we did it! We're having crab tonight. We eat like kings. I like crab. I've had crab before. It's not that bad. You're the weird chicken. Oh, Crazy Mario is saying he would try crab. It's good. It's a little weird because it's bland, but so you need to actually have something with it. It's not good by itself. No, not really.
I'm just not a big seafood person, so. Yeah, you'll get letters from your family and such.
Alright, so. You get our camera. You may be facing more dragging those stairs Should I sit
You're back, you're only back, and you hide behind blaming my just right. Raise your fist to the
grapes are shit.
I'll take a solar eraser.
They're not the cracked grapes that I like. They're smushed. Nobody likes smushy grapes.
Oh, you can follow each other.
Alright, I'm following both of you.
Yeah, that way we can just... I don't know if I should exit or...
I think that was the next time. The next time.
But, now since we're following, the next time we play this game, we can now just do friend moments. Until, like,
Yeah, then we'll have to open it back up for now. Oh wait, we're doing this again. What the fuck?
Oh. I mean, it's fine for me. It gives me more items.
You want to just exit out and do another one, or?
Yeah, we can do that.
I think I may just leave on this because I'm starting to feel a bit again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Again, I gotta be dealing with that for next week or so.
Alright.
Yeah. Sorry, but I at least want to try to get one. Yeah, dungeon done with you guys.
Yeah.
Whatever my
Yeah. Oh well, do you want to keep going, Cindy? Okay.
You think I'm honestly gonna stop after one dungeon?
No. Go to options and exit.
You can just... No, I guess you can't.
You have to go into your options.
Well, I'll see you guys later.
Yep, see you, man.
Have fun.
Oh shit, I'm by myself.
Yeah.
And how do I get out?
You're back, your alibi, your new heart behind, blaming lies right. Raise your fist to the sky, what you love, your boots, call me man. Die colors fly, tell us who to love and who to hate and fight and fight. With the memories over, mirrors please stay true to your convictions. See this, it is harder to do the same. So choose this out there to live by. Your color with your virtue, give it all. Did your best, 'cause I've been left with you. Rock and roll the world without love, riding high. You know that if you stay true, then no move. Red or white, you can lose. Lift your colors flying high.
I go back to that nobody.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Cindy was having issues.
Oh, good.
Your diary.
Now, okay, yeah. Now we ready to be followed.
I'm ready to go.
Alright, sweet. Where's my Just the city. Alright, so Tipa Peninsula. That's the next one, I guess? Port Fire Gym. Oh. Port Fire Gym. Oh, okay. The Miasma Street. That's the next dungeon. The Miasma Street. That's the next dungeon, I guess?
I'm bored.
Oh god, I'm already in a thing. I don't think I do.
Oh, that's fine. We'll have randoms, I guess.
Hold up. Oh, I can't
Cars like this don't.
More powerful, and they'll burn one of those meters, which I gain those by doing damage, right? So I think almost every move, yeah, every move has a version that uses meter. That's basically how Street Fighter works. And on that note, I really fucking have to use the bathroom. So now that Yo, Mario, what's up? You know what? I'm sorry, Mario. I'm gonna have to use the bathroom. Alright? And if you're cool with it, and only if you're cool with it, afterwards we're gonna play a couple rounds of Street Fighter. I'm gonna fuck up kids with Jury online. And then we're gonna play Persona. Now that I've got the main crew here. The big three, as it were. I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna be as fast as I possibly can. I'm gonna leave you guys with some N64 music. We're gonna be big chillin'. Large chillin', if I do say so myself. Alright, BRB fuckos. Let me move that onto my actual thing. Boop. Cool beans. You're honored to be part of the big three? Damn straight. Now I'm actually gonna BRB. But I can still see your shit on here, so don't you dare talk shit. Fuck my glass, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill someone if I forget my glass one more time. I always do this shit.